So I found this really awesome new bread recipe, which is kind of like an old bread recipe. And we made it for Christmas Day to bring over with the antipasta. Oh my goodness, it was so good. The bread came out so wonderful. So, and it makes 2 pretty decent sized loaves. So I made another batch of it this morning and it's on its first rise. But we have some cold cuts left over from the antipasta. So I'm going to turn this around if I can, or actually I'll stop it because John is also making a little tapenade to go inside we're going to make a calzone. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
So we've got, actually, I'm going to film all this. Let me give you a little glimpse of this. The cheese, the mortadella, sopressata. I don't like the way they cut the sopressata. Usually they do it at an angle, and they did not, but it's okay. It's all still good. We get some ham. We have some salami, and very little capital, hot and sweet, and then the prosciutto, which is now still there. And this now, he is making the little tapenade, which is with our Casabeltrano olives and some onions. And I think sometimes he puts a little heat in that too. And a little olive oil. And we're gonna put that in the middle of the calzone when we roll it out. But it's still on its second rise, so it's not ready yet. But it will be. Oh, look at that. So sometimes John will make this and we'll have sandwiches, and then we put that little spread on the sandwich. And it is yummy.
I usually do it by hand because usually not doing this amount of volume.
Let's take a look at that. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go. Oh, here comes the pepper. He's getting the pepper. Red pepper flakes. We have some actual real red pepper up there. You can take flakes directly from those.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's all you get. Bam.
Bam. That's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked. I know you like it hot,
I gotta
baby.
keep you in mind.
That's true, but I don't mind a little heat, not with that kind of pepper. Whoa! Okay, crash landing. There we go. And there is the tapenade. So we now have a dough. Ooh, let's see. We're gonna uncrate it or unleash it. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, and it's doubled in size. We're putting those over there because it's going to end up going back on the little thing there. But let me do this. Let me move this out of the way. And, ooh. My father would say, it cresce. It's grown. It's growing. Oh, goodness. I'm excited. Oh, and it smells. The yeasty bread. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Look at that. Looky, looky. But we need some flour down on this. We need a little flour. Because I have to deflate it. I have to pull it out and kind of punch it down a little. Alrighty, come on out. Ooh! Let me move this out of the way. Look at that. Ooh, it's beautiful. It's nice dough. Look at this. Nice, nice. And normally now I would cut this in half and roll it into loaves and put it on the pan, score it, and then do an egg wash. Oh, actually, I won't do the egg wash right away. I'd put it on the pan, I'd score it, and I'd cover it and let it sit for like about 35, 40 minutes so that it can cresce, it can grow again. But we're making a nice big calzone. So I'm going to use all of this way. And so that, I don't want to put too much flour on it, but I definitely don't want the dough to stick. There we go. pulling back here. So we could make pizza with this, could do all kinds of stuff. I'm just gonna do this and just kind of bring it up like I would if I was making a pizza. Try to get the dough to stretch a little here from the middle because we want it nice. I'm going to keep it away from the ends because we don't want it to bleed out. And it's going to get rolled over a couple of times anyway. So here we have, this is the sweet capicol. Some people call it capicool. I don't know why they call it capicool. We always called it capicol. It's like a ham with a lot of fat in it. And this one has the peppers in it, and we call this one the sweet one because it's not hot like that other one that has like the red pepper, which has a definite little bit of a bite to it. And we're going to end up using all of this because there is just a little bit of it left because I think we only got like half a pound of these. Yep, there we go. And there we go, one down, another one down. All right, and this is the hot. Let's just layer that over this. Although I actually am gonna wait. I'm gonna put the salami here. So we separate it a bit. The salties. This is definitely going to be a little salty. And then we have that beautiful tapenade that John made, which is gonna go on top. This is really all just layering. We're just layering it all together. Now this looks like, oh no, it's 2 pieces. Oh, the smell though. It smells really good. Smell like I'm in an Italian deli. Or in Daddy's basement, where he had all the cured meats hanging from the ceiling going into from the, we used to call a room downstairs where he made the wine, the little room. And down there, here's some ham. In the little room where he made the wine and where Mommy and Daddy made the cutlets and did all that prep work and stuff. Right going into the garage, going up the stairs to get into the garage there would be meats, prosciutto hanging, sausages, all kinds of stuff. Cheese, because he would make the provolone. He would do all, he did everything. He was amazing, 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 amazing cook. Chef. Daddy was a chef. All right, so now I'm gonna add, I think, a little of the mortadella, and then I'm gonna go for another layer of cheese. There we go. Get all that goodness. So what John put in this was the Castelvetrano olives and some onions and a little bit of pepperoncino, a little bit of the red pepper, the Italian red pepper. What else did you put in? Did you put salt?
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Oh, that's right, olive oil. We need aloe olive, right? And I think the prosciutto's going on next. This, I think, is probably like one of my absolute favorites, is the prosciutto. And the person who was at the deli did know how to slice it. They did a pretty good job.
Shout out to Market Basket.
Yay. Yes, Artie from Market Basket. You got a lot of Italians shopping in your place. They know what to do there.
We hope you're able to do something.
Now, here we go. See, and I want that bread. Now, the thing is, I tried to leave enough on this side. I don't think I did, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Oh my goodness, look at this. And I didn't put it all the way to the end there. And I'm gonna have to get the, I'll put some water, I think, on this. Okay. There we go. Look at that. I'll have to seal that. Let's turn this over so I can seal it. Nice. And I really love this dough. It's so easy to work with. And it's really giving me a nice little, let me get some water. Put some water in this. I am gonna put an egg wash all over this, but not until after the dough has a little bit more time to rise, because it's got to do a second rise. So we'll see what it ends up with at that point. There we go. I'm just going to leave that like that. At that end, we'll have a little bit of meat. there. There we go. All right. And now let's move this over. Now this is just a large pan with some parchment paper and some cornmeal. And I'm gonna put that right in the middle, right there. Bring this over, I don't need this anymore. There we go. Now, I have a little thing that's like with a little razor to score it, and it broke on me the other day. So I'm just gonna use the razor part of it. I never put it together. That belongs in there with that, but I'm gonna use the razor part because it cuts much better than a knife does. Because I want to get down there. See that? I just want to be careful I don't get too down there, because if I do, I might cut into some of that meat and cheese and it'll come popping up, and I don't want that. But that's when this starts to rise, those are going to open up, and I don't see any meat yet in any of this. So I think we're pretty good with, there we go. Look at that. Got a picture of that, babe? Now, gonna wrap it up again. So here we go. You want a lint-free towel. Because you know, well, although this isn't sticky at all, but I want something that, oh, let's see, it goes this way actually. And putting this one over it. And I'm gonna go sit this on the other side of the counter and leave it for about maybe 35 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. So now we're back. This has had some time to grow a little. And let's pull this off and see what it looks like, huh? Look at that, calzone. A wonderful, wonderful calzone. Look at that, look how beautiful that is. Look at that, See how those slices that I made just opened right up. And so now we have a little egg wash. It's just egg white and a little bit of water. And I'm gonna put this all over this baby. We got a little activity going on in here. And John is making a second pot of espresso because I'm gonna make a eggless tiramisu. And I'll get to that in the next video, but let's do this one right now because I want to get this in the oven. So it'll be ready when we're ready to have dinner later. Painting. I'm painting this. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I want to make sure I get the sides. Now I didn't go down and turn it around, and it's too late for me to do that now to see what the other side looked like. But if it grew in just as nicely as this did, we're good. We are good. I can see a little bit of meat there and just a touch there. But there's nice layers of dough throughout the middle. So I think it's going to be just perfect. We may have some growing out that comes out the bottom. We'll see what happens there. All right, I think we're good here. So, got the oven set at 350. I can't even tell you how long this is going to take to cook. I'll know it when I know it. But we'll show you the finished product. So, this is the calzone. And look, it's a beauty. I mean, it's huge. Look at that. Look at how where I sliced it, just opened up perfectly. I'm going to probably cut it around here because it's going to be a lot easier to show you the inside of it if I do that here, I think. Oh, do you hear that though? Do you hear that crackling? Listen to that. So here's the reveal. Look at that. Nice. You want to get a picture of that, babe? That is sweet. Look at that. So I'm going to cut this piece for my beloved. He might need a fork and maybe a knife with it. We'll share the knife. Oh my. This is sweet. All right, let's go this way. Oh, I'm just going to go this way. Oh, look at that tapenade right inside there. You can see that? It just looks delicious. So, here comes a nice piece for my beloved. Oh my. Look at that. Come on over here, honey. Let them see you eating it. You take the first bite. Come on in. He won't do it. All right. I want to go for it. All right. I'll do it. Thank you, Jesus, for this delicious bread and the cold cuts. Do you need a knife, honey?
No, I'm gonna knock him.
Oh, got it.
It's juicy.
Well, juicy. All right, I'm going to cut this just so that I'm not making a huge mess here. But oh my goodness, look at, I don't know, probably out of the camera's thing here, but let's see. Look at this. Oh, I want to like a bite of this and then I'm going to go for the bread. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's it. It's the cheese. Mmm. He's taking the whole thing. Oh my goodness. This bread is phenomenal. It's absolutely delicious. With the tapenade, those olives in there.
Too much cheese.
For him. Perfect cheese for me. Bye, guys. Mm.